Okay. I'm not going to worry about that one. Yeah, I'm sorry, but that one, the circulation is probably already in Georgia right now. So I'm not going to worry about that one at this point. If you're in Valley Head, if you're in Hammondville, if you're up on Lookout Mountain, another 5 minutes at the most, and that system is going to be east of you at this point. All right, so right now, Madison County, west side of Huntsville, Research Park Boulevard, Highway 72, the city of Madison, the city of Monrovia, you need to be in a safe spot. It looks like that is kind of ramped up a little bit right here on Highway 72. There's a look at Chickasaw Estates and Stone Ridge. There's a look at Providence, Maine, and we talked about Providence, Maine earlier. So if you're in Providence, Maine here, out here toward those car dealerships, you're out toward the Lexus dealer, you need to go ahead and get you a safe spot. There's a look at Roy Drive. There's a look at Nance Road. I mean, it's some really busy intersections out here in the city of Madison. So there's a look at Chickasaw Estates here, the Rainbow area. There's a look at Slaughter Road. I mean, there's a lot of people out here. Carter Road, Roy Drive, possible tornado out here. And obviously there's a lot of people. This is not a confirmed tornado. This is still a Doppler indicated tornado, but there is definitely some decent rotation here that's taking shape here on the west side of Madison and the west side of Huntsville at this point. Jessica, chime in anytime you want. And if camera 2 could pop Jessica up also, that would be fantastic.
It seems like that one that you're talking about for Madison County, it's definitely hugging Highway 72, and it's riding right along 72, it seems like. The one that we've been talking about that's going right through Madison County. It's been going right along 72, heading right towards northern parts of the city of Huntsville itself. But even if you're not going to see a tornado from this, you are going to deal with very damaging winds from this, substantial winds of close to 62 miles per hour or stronger. We have very broad rotation also with a very severe storm off into parts of northwest Alabama right now, out towards Rogersville. Nothing compared to what we've seen from some of the other storms we were seeing earlier on today. Something to keep in mind, but we're also dealing with some broad rotation in some of the other storms. The one storm in Jackson County has certainly weakened compared to what we saw earlier on. Not really dealing with that tight rotation like we saw earlier. If we take a look at that one, it has certainly broadened out. That was the one that was over Hollywood earlier on, not really dealing with as much of that rotation. And then if we go back up, this one in Lincoln County, I gotta tell you, this has been the most powerful rotation that we have seen all day. And it over Flintville, it's breaking apart. It is broadening out. But if we just look back to 1 hour ago, so 1 hour ago, it takes us back to here when it was crossing over into Lincoln County, and we were talking about Coldwater in between Taft. It was going to be heading right towards Kirkland, and that's where it went towards. Over 231, Lincoln, Flintville. I mean, it just kept heading right towards that easterly track. So we have very powerful storms that are moving through the area tonight, and it's all because of that environment we have out there. And what we're seeing now here just in Huntsville itself is just a lot of lightning. You just see it right there, downtown camera. Taking a look over the city with Montesano, very heavy rainfall coming down. That was a really great shot right there. And you could see the cloud to cloud lightning strike in that location. So we have a lot that's going on. We have a lot of thunderstorm activity, and we're also seeing that we just got reports that we are seeing power flashes reported in the city of Madison from that storm, Ben.
Yeah, remember, let's go back.
That is, yeah, so we're seeing power flashes now.
Okay.
But I bet by Mid-City right here. Would it be by Mid-City, you think?
Yeah, it's right near where Research Park Boulevard and Highway
Yeah.
72 is.
North of Mid-City, Ardmore Estates area. I would think that's where it would be. That's where the strongest winds are.
Okay, so anybody along Highway 72 and Research Park Boulevard, if you're east of there, if you're along Jordan Lane and Highway 53, if you're along the Madison Lake Road area, you need to be in a safe spot. It looks like that storm is headed
Yeah, there it is, right
toward,
there. UAH area,
Yeah.
Calvary Hill, and then it's going to go right into the northern part of town.
Okay, if you're north of downtown Huntsville here along Madison Lake, if you're along Highway 53, if you're along Jordan Lane.
5 points.
Yeah, you need to be in a safe spot. This does technically include downtown Huntsville. If you're around 5 points, if you're in the downtown area, you are in the polygon, even though we're hopeful that the center of circulation itself will move just north of downtown. But you need to be in a safe spot anyway, just in case this thing decides to turn. We've got confirmed damage, too, in Limestone County, and the Inverness Place area is a home destroyed there.
Monrovia just reported power out.
Okay.
Yeah, so Monrovia just reported that they have power out now as that was coming through there. So I wonder if those winds are knocking out the power.
Okay, if y'all could get me back up here on, here we go. All right, let's go ahead and zoom in and get you guys some cities or at least some streets here on Highway 72 and Research Park Boulevard. So possible tornado here. There's look at Mid-City. There's Highway 72 as it comes into town here. There's look at Ardmore Estates, and we'll zoom in a little bit closer here. There's Highway 72. This is going to be there's a look at Summit Place. There's a look at Commercial Drive. This is a significant area here. There's a ton of business here along Highway 72. There's a look at Jordan Lane right here. That's Highway 53. And as we move a little bit further over, possible tornado here. Extreme winds. You saw the winds. Jessica showed them earlier, around 60 miles per hour. So there's the new update. There's Bradenton. There's a look at the Highlands area. There's a look at Shady Lane and also Davis Hills. A lot of wind here. There's a look at Oakwood Avenue that runs east and west here. Possible tornado, wind 60 miles per hour, easily could knock some trees down, knock some power out as well here, just north of downtown Huntsville. So there's a look at Shady Lane. There's a look at Green Hill. There's a look at Canterbury here. So there's the Parkway there. There's Highway 72 up here that heads out toward Chapman Mountain. So we want to give everybody the heads up out here with a possible tornado here in Madison County. It does include the city of Huntsville. But as I said, this is basically from downtown Huntsville north to just south of Meridianville. That's where you need to be in a safe spot here. With a possible tornado. If you're south of that point, if you're south of Governor's Drive, I think you're in good shape here. But there's Ardmore Estates. There's a look at Canterbury, Calvary Hill. There's a look at the Parkway right there. There's a look at 565. I know our downtown camera probably not going to be able to see that far, but if we at least point it up to the northwest, we might be able to see perhaps some power flashes with that as this possible tornado presses on through. So let's go ahead and zoom back in here. There's a lot of wind energy here. Let's go ahead and go back and see if there's any debris. Don't really see any debris here from the correlation coefficient out here in Madison County. But there's still going to be a lot of wind energy with it. There's definitely possible rotation. Looks like we took a lightning hit.
Is my stuff going to show up?
We'll be back. Oh, there we go.
There we go. Yeah. Hi. Okay. So Ben will be able to come back up here in a second. His is just, it's going to take a minute for him to pop back up when we take lightning hits. It takes a little bit for a chroma key and for a camera to sync back up. We're going to zoom back in to the Huntsville storm. This is the most impactful storm. I will let you know we do have large power outages now out in the area that all this was happening in, right in this area right here near Ardmore Estates. where this large swath of wind is, there is the map right there from you. Huntsville Utilities is now reporting nearly 2,000 customers without power here in downtown Huntsville. Ben, we now have a confirmed tornado on the ground over downtown Huntsville. Okay, we now have a confirmed tornado over downtown Huntsville right now. So we need to
zoom back in, Jessica.
We need to, yeah, we have a confirmed tornado.
Okay.
It's going to be over Ardmore.
Okay, can you zoom back into Cavalry Hill, because you could definitely see, the drop out.
It was right there. Yeah, it dropped right out right there. I wonder if I can bring it back up with CC.
Okay, come on back to me. Okay, let's go ahead and go. Let's go ahead and go back. I took another hit. Sorry, folks.
I'm trying to move our Montesano camera also towards that area because we have so much lightning tonight. We could see it.
Keep Jessica's up.
So, okay, so there is our confirmed tornado right now over northern parts of downtown Huntsville, Alabama A&M. You are going to be in this path of this confirmed tornado. This is why we have those power outages in northern parts of downtown Huntsville right now. What I'm going to do is pull up our Montesano map. We have a lot of lightning going on. I want to see if we can see this tornado at all. What's going to happen though, we have a lot of rain that is coming down right now, so it is going to be rain wrapped, so we may not be able to see this at all, if anything, Ben, but I don't think we're going to be able to see it.
Yeah, keep panning around up to the northwest and see if we see a type of a funnel cloud, something that's coming out of the sky, any type of power flashes from Montesano. We should be able to see it from here. Also, we could turn around our downtown camera and also point it in the other direction.
Do you see the power flashes, Shane?
Not yet.
Okay. I'll say if somebody sees it before I do, just shout.
Okay, let's go ahead and come back to the confirmed tornado here in Madison County, and let's go ahead and zoom back in here. Down here in the Madison County, we have a confirmed tornado moving toward Alabama A&M, and if you are along the Parkway here, north of downtown Huntsville, you need to be in a safe spot. So there's Alabama A&M. There's a look at the Parkway right here. We'll go back to the correlation coefficient and see if we can see any debris here. Kind of tough to see, but if you're along Alabama A&M here, along the Parkway, you need to be in a safe spot with a confirmed tornado. Is there any way we could somehow do a split screen in the back, you guys? I'm not really sure, but to put the radar up and then have our Montesano camera pointed up to the north, and we'll get that for you too. So if you're at Alabama A&M here, we'll go ahead and zoom on in. Give you some streets here. If you're along Meridian Street here, there's Edmonton Heights, there's Chase Road. Any of these spots, there's Normal, of course. There's the Parkway, Lakewood, Edgemont, the Colonial Hills area. You need to be in a safe spot with a confirmed tornado here. Let's go back to the storm relative velocity, and let's zoom it back out again and see if we can see the rotation here. And there's a little bit of a ball, it looks like, that's absolutely over Alabama A&M and Highway 72. So this is close to Sparkman Road. Sparkman Drive is very close to the Walmart out here. It's about to cross on 72 that's headed over toward Chapman Mountain. It's over there closer to where that construction is here on the Parkway and Highway 72. So the confirmation is there. I mean, you can still see that really bright color, very, very strong gusty winds here along 72 and the Parkway. That's Sparkman right here. The Walmart is right here. There's a Wendy's over here. There's an ATM over here from Wells Fargo. I mean, there's a bunch of stuff over here. There's a lot of people over here, and this is headed toward the east, and it's headed toward Chapman Mountain. Of course, A&M is up here, that where it connects with Winchester Road up here to the north. If you're in any of these spots, you need to be in a safe spot with a confirmed tornado that's crossing Highway 72. So what you're looking at is our Montesano camera. It's pointed up to the northwest, and we're trying to see if there's any type of Funnel cloud, any type of confirmed tornado, and some of those lightning strikes here, it's still tough to see there. But if you're in the city of Huntsville, north of downtown, up near Sparkman, up near Alabama A&M, you need to be in a safe spot right now with a confirmed tornado right now crossing the Parkway, about to head over to Highway 72 and eventually getting over toward the Ryland area and the Shields Road area. You may be getting this confirmed tornado in your location as well. Jessica, I know there's a lot going on here. Do you have anything else from the chat? What else is going on here?
I'm trying to look right now. I don't have anything in chat. The last thing they had was just that they switched over to the confirmed tornado warning.
Okay.
They don't have anything about if they're going to extend it or anything like that.
They're going to have to extend this one
if they're
because there's
at this point, I would think that they would have to extend it because it's about to move out of the box.
It is, and we have to give everybody in East Alabama some lead time here to get to a safe spot. So we're going to go ahead and do that, even though they have not continued that tornado warning for eastern parts of Madison County. So if you are in the Ryland area, if you're along Shields Road, if you're on 72 East, if you're out here toward the Moontown Airport, if you're out here toward Gurley and Madison County High School, I'm going to go ahead and give you all the update right now. Do you need to be in a safe spot right now? Because this is going to be, I think this is going to be extended to include eastern Madison County and probably parts of western Jackson County here in just a little bit. The Weather Service needs to go ahead and do that because we need to give everybody as much lead time as possible. Yes. Go.
Yeah, I think we had something because we just have another huge power outage that just popped up near downtown. So we have now almost like 3,000 customers or more.
Okay. All right, y'all, let's go back
power.
to this. Let's go back to this tornado warning. And the Weather Service really needs to put a warning out for eastern Madison County, like this very second. So the Ryland area, Shields Road area, if you're out toward Moore's Mill, you need to be in a safe spot. I'm going to go ahead and give you guys the heads up right now. Henson Hills, anybody out here on Winchester Road, you need to be in a safe spot because this is a confirmed tornado that still has not been extended to include eastern Madison County yet. And it's right on the edge. If you're in Madison, if you're along Research Park Boulevard, you're okay. You can come out of your safe spot. Anybody along Highway 72 in Madison, you can come out of your safe spot also. But this is still a pretty good signature here that's right along 72. There's 565, the Oakwood Avenue area. So I think that's the
There it is.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. It's going to be till 10:15.
All right. All right. Thank goodness. Okay. So I'm waiting for it to pop up here.
Is it going to be a regular one or is it going to be still confirmed? No, it's confirmed. It's confirmed still.
Okay. Sorry, folks. I mean, there we go. That's the one we were looking for. And I wish they had gotten this out a little bit sooner, but I hope we gave you guys enough lead time here for Madison. So here we go, the new confirmed tornado warning. This is for Madison County. This does include Ryland, as I was talking about. So Moore's Mill Road, Shields Road, anybody along Highway 72 on the east side of Huntsville out toward Gurley, the Moontown area, Madison County High School, the city of Gurley. This also does include everybody crossing Montesano on Governor's Drive. So if you're out here toward Longwood, if you're crossing Montesano here on Governor's on US 431, you are in the tornado warning. Yes. Go ahead, Jessica.
Pull up our downtown camera.
Okay. Downtown camera is coming up. Okay.
This is it coming through downtown right now.
Okay, yeah, we have obviously some really strong gusty winds at this point. Probably some sustained winds easily.
I'm going to back our camera up right now, and I'm going to try to point it up. Yeah, look at it right now.
Okay, yeah, heavy rainfall, winds easily 40 miles an hour or so, gusting higher than that with this confirmed tornado that's now moving through Madison County at this point. So let's go ahead and go back to the tornado warning here. confirmed tornado. And do you have the text on that, Jessica?
Yeah, so for this, it is going to be moving towards the east at 35 miles per hour. So what it is a radar confirmed tornado. It's going to be a damaging tornado. It's going to be in effect until 10:15. It's going to continue to impact parts of they have the Arsenal included in it, Gurley, Woodville. Alabama A&M is still included in it, so you need to still be in your safe place if you are at Alabama A&M. So please, please, please be in your safe place.
Okay, so it looks like the tornado itself is crossing Highway 72 and the Shields Road area. At least it's approaching that. So again, as I said, the Ryland area, Moores Mill Road, out here toward the Maysville area, up here toward Madison County Lake, you need to be in a safe spot. Anybody on Governor's Drive, you need to be in a safe spot here on Highway 431 and out here toward Gurley on Highway 72 East. We want to give everybody as much lead time as possible. This is coming right through downtown. Yes.
Montesano. Look at Montesano right now. Good call, Kat. Thank you for letting me know.
Y'all go ahead and pull up Montesano. Okay, checking out the view from Montesano.
Do you see it?
If you could circle it, you probably can't get on there on the telestrator.
No, I could.
But it looks like we have a wall cloud there for sure.
Oh, I can't circle it, but it's going to be right here, right in this area right here. If we get a nice lightning strike again, and I can move it a little bit. If we can get like a nice lightning strike again.
So we have a confirmed tornado moving through downtown Huntsville right now, and it's moving east at about 25 miles per hour. This is the one, if you're out there toward eastern Madison County, anywhere east of the Parkway, anywhere toward 565 and Chapman Mountain, you need to be in a safe spot because we have a confirmed tornado that's now moving on through downtown Huntsville at this point.
Someone just said in chat that they're seeing a confirmed tornado near Oakwood Ave. Oakwood Drive, sorry.
So, if we get our downtown camera and turn it back toward the Oakwood Avenue, and also you could zoom it out toward Chapman Mountain and see if we can see anything out of that one. But right now, that confirmed tornado, it looks like it's now east of Huntsville. Let's go back to the velocity if we could and show you.
There it is. Look how wrapped up it is, Ben.
Okay, so we have a confirmed tornado here. There's a look on the east side of Huntsville.
Hey, Joe, if you can.
There's Governor's Drive right here. This is right on top of Montesano. I mean, it's exactly where the confirmed tornado is at this point. So we can zoom on in. There's Governor's Drive right here. There's a look at Blossom. See, there's Montesano right there. So the confirmed tornado is sitting right over top of Montesano. So anybody over here around Montesano State Park, Montesano Boulevard, you need to be in a safe spot. The rotation is now east of 565. It's east of the Parkway. It's east of the hospital now. So if you're up on Montesano, you need to be in a safe spot at this very point because we could have some damaging tornado here. This one is it still confirmed? Yes. So we could very easily be having a damaging tornado here up on Montesano. And there it is right here. Damaging tornado possible here up on Montesano, and it's moving eastward toward
They just
Gurley.
said the area of rotation is heading also towards the downtown Huntsville area and up towards Montesano.
Okay. So according to our radar, it looks like the actual rotation itself is just east of the downtown area itself.
And you can see it right here. And you can see, because you can see it. It's up on top of the mountain.
Okay, could you pull up Jessica's computer because she can kind of show folks what's going on with that one?
Yeah, because you can see it right here. This is the main area, right on top of the mountain, right there.
All right, so
there it is. There's the CC drop.
Okay, so we
The
have
detector.
Okay, so it looks like we do have some debris now. As we said, this could be a damaging tornado. So
yeah, you can tell by where the debris ball is. We have debris now up on top of the mountain.
Okay, I am on the chat now. Seeing if
it looks Mountain Brook, up near Montesano Boulevard southeast. If you live up on Montesano Boulevard, it'll be heading near Doug Hill Road. If you live near Doug Hill Road, Brownsboro, Ryland, Moontown, if you live near there, that's where it's going to be heading. This is the debris that we are seeing right now on our debris tracker. And if we look at it, it lines up with where we are seeing that velocity. And this is what we look for when we are tracking tornadoes on our velocity. And you can see it also with the rotation, Ben, that it's showing up perfectly with the rotation. All
right, so just checking the chat here, we have a large and damaging tornado now that Jessica was just talking about, and it's headed right toward the Doug Hill area there on Governor's Drive. Of course, Doug Hill Road connects Highway 72 and Governor's Drive, Highway 431. So if you're around the Doug Hill area, Doug Hill Road, which is a windy road anyway, you need to be in a safe spot at this current time as we're looking live from our Montesano camera.
I'm trying to get it around the
Trying to pick up on it. It's raining so hard. It's so dark outside.
And
it's going to be hard to see.
It's so windy up
this
on top of the mountain right now. It's just, I think it's just pointing it into the clouds right now.
Okay, so let's go back. Let's go back to my source, if we could, and kind of give everybody a reset here. We have a confirmed damaging tornado up on Montesano, and if you're in this purple box, that's a confirmed tornado here in eastern Madison County. So Doug Hill Road is right around here. It connects Highway 431 and Highway 72. There's the Ryland area, the Shields Road area out here toward the Moontown Airport is right here on Highway 72. We're getting out toward the Gurley area. If you're out there toward Madison County High School, you need to be in a safe spot because this is a confirmed damaging tornado that's moving east at about 30 miles per hour. So we'll zoom back in, and we do have some confirmed damage here. There's Doug Hill Road, as I was telling you about there. There's the Moontown area. There's, look at Brownsboro. Confirmed tornado here that's pressing through eastern parts of Madison County. Doug Hill Road, there's a look at Governor's Drive. There's a look at King Drake Road. There's a look at Ripple Lane and Berry Road. Just give you a few roads out here from Montesano. So heavy rainfall, strong gusty winds. So there's the new update here. So we still have a really good amount of rotation here now. It looks like it's now just east of Montesano. It's headed toward Brownsboro. There's look at Wall Road. The Moontown Airport is right here along Highway 72 with this confirmed tornado. Let's go and see if we can see anything on the correlation coefficient. Yeah, that drop off is still there.
Ball.
Yeah, it's wrapped around. So let's go ahead and let me go ahead and zoom back out and then zoom back in here and give you an idea. So if you're in downtown Huntsville, you're fine. But now, yeah, there's definitely that rotation there. You can see it plain as day right on the correlation coefficient. You can see that circle there on the east side of Huntsville between Highway 72 and Governor's Drive here. Of course, the Ryland area, Moontown, Gurley, Madison County High School, out here toward Woodville. There's Highway 65 that connects Highway 72. So anybody out here in this part of Jackson County, you need to be in a safe spot too. But the rotation there is pretty impressive here with this confirmed tornado. I mean, it's approaching Highway 72 right now on the east side of Huntsville, headed out toward the Brownsboro area, Gurley, the Ryland area. You need to be in a safe spot right now. Let's go ahead and get some streets here. There's Berry Road. There's Wall Road again. There's look at Stone Drive. Let's go ahead and zoom in some more, get as many streets as we can here. Again, there's Doug Hill Road that runs into Highway 72 up here. And there's look at Brownsboro. And again, this is a pretty big and busy corridor at this time of evening here along Highway 72. You know, it's interesting. We only have 2 tornado warnings left. One up here in parts of Franklin County, Tennessee, and extreme northwestern Jackson County, and then we have this confirmed tornado. So those are the only two we have left, but this is a significant situation here. If you're in Gurley, if you're in Woodville, if you're out here toward Joe's Pizza here along Highway 72, you need to be in a safe spot. If you're out here toward the Dollar General and Woodville High School, just to be in a safe spot just in case this confirmed tornado moves in your direction. I would say if you're in Holly Tree, Pleasant Groves here up on 65, you need to be in a safe spot too. If you're in downtown Huntsville, you're fine now. If you're up on Montesano, everything is cool now. Everything is east of you. But at this point, we need to definitely pay attention here to this confirmed tornado. It's right over the Moontown Airport here on Highway 72. Okay, there's the new update here. So right now, the confirmed tornado is still over the Moontown Airport. There's a look at Brownsboro here. The reds and the greens, the red is away, the green is toward. So we definitely have still a lot of rotation here with this particular one. So let's go back and kind of show you the rotation here. So the rotation is there near Dug Hill Road and back in this direction. So there is some significant rotation right over the airport here. There's look at Dug Hill Road. If you're on Dug Hill Road, I would still kind of hang out for another 5 or 10 minutes until the circulation moves on by. There could be some flying debris. That's why we always say basement, closet, bathroom, have something to cover your head just in case there's some debris flying here out here in eastern Madison County. So there's look at Moontown. There's a look at Brownsboro. Out here toward Madison County High School. There's McMullen Cove. So heavy rainfall, strong gusty winds. We're at wind gusts of 60 miles per hour with this particular storm. But if you're around the Moontown area, Moontown Airport, you need to be in a safe spot. Jessica, what are you seeing on your end over there?
So I have the track pulled up right now. Moontown, it's going to be continuing towards you, 9:44 p.m. Gurley. If you look at the track right now, if it does begin to kind of shift a little bit further north, then we're going to have to kind of push it a little bit further north on its track. So just keep that in mind. You can see with the latest scan, it did kind of shift a little bit further north. So something we're going to have to keep an eye on is if it wobbles northward or if it does keep with its kind of easterly track. The pleasant thing was with the one in Lincoln County is it did stay directly on that easterly track when we had that confirmed one up there earlier on today. But for this one, it seems like it's beginning to wobble kind of to the north. With the power outages, we do have a very large power outage up on top of the mountain now where we did see that debris ball and where we did see our debris detection pop up on top of the mountain. We have over 2,000 customers without power now up on top Montesano. So something we need to keep an eye on. Woodville, this is going to be coming towards you at about 10:12, 10:17 for Pleasant Grove. So this is something that we have to keep an eye on. We are still seeing some areas that are showing signs of very strong winds. It's going to be in this area here, but it's certainly not as tight as what we saw a little bit ago when it was first going over the mountain. When it was hopscotching over the mountain, that's when it really got tight, but it's still holding together strong, and you can see it right here over 72 itself. That's where we're seeing kind of the stronger winds right now over towards Brownsboro, and it's going to continue down that way over towards Gurley. So you need to be in your safe place, and you need to make sure that you are continuing to follow that. Now, we also still have a tornado warning, it seems like, up here into parts of the Jackson County area as well, but that is more into Franklin County. It's a very weak cell that's up there. We're not really seeing any type of defined circulation, very broad circulation, not really seeing much from that. The main area of concern is this confirmed tornado that has moved through downtown Huntsville. In the northern part of town near Alabama A&M is where we had seen parts of those power flashes that were reported. We actually have power outages that were reported up near Alabama A&M, and we also had some more power outages that were reported out near the Oakwood University area and over towards University Drive and out near Slaughter Road. So near Slaughter Road, University Drive is where we also saw some more of those power outages. So where that kind of started is where we're dealing with it. And we're also seeing a second couplet reforming to the north of the original cell bend.
Yeah, sometimes these storms,
So
sometimes they can cycle around. And,
yeah.
But right now, we're most concerned about folks out toward the Brownsboro area and Gurley. You need to be in a safe spot. You should have been in your safe spot for a while. Tornado near the Moontown Airport heading toward the city of Gurley at this point. And we are getting multiple reports of damage coming in out of Limestone County too. And it's going to be one of those nights, I'm sure, up in Lincoln County too. And when you have 5 or 6 tornado warnings at one time, you know, that's what happens sometimes when you have multiple tornadoes. You're just doing the best you can to keep everybody informed, and that's what's going on right now. So,
and our director here, Josh, he actually just let me know out towards the Oakwood Ave area that we talked about, where they possibly said that they saw the tornado, that we got the report earlier on that over towards Oakwood Ave highway area, power's on, but power is out on 53 and Research Boulevard. So in that one section, in that separation, there is power on and power off. So that's something to watch. In some areas, you're going to see power on one slight area, and then in other parts of northern parts of Huntsville, you will have power off. So this is for Huntsville utility customers, and the amount of power outages just keeps going up. We now have, throughout the entire county, the power outages are now over 6,000 customers throughout Madison County. And the majority of it is because of this one particular cell that has the confirmed tornado. And it's all following the path of the tornado. So
can we have confirmed damage 2 and 5 points also?
There we go. And that's exactly where it was going. It went right over the 5 points area. And there's a look at all the power outages right there. Over 6,000 customers that went over, that are without power. So they are going to continue with the warning for the tornado warning. The one thing they're taking off of it, though, they're taking off the considerable tag. Earlier on, we had the considerable tag for this tornado warning. They have taken that off, and they are not having it as a confirmed tornado anymore. The main reason why, you can see it right here, it's not as defined as the rotation was earlier on. Along with this, we're not seeing that defined signature for the debris tracker as we were seeing earlier on tonight as well. So that's a good sign for people, Ben, but I think the other big thing is that no matter what, though, we are still seeing significant winds over towards Brownsboro. I think no matter what, they still have some pretty significant winds over there.
Yeah, I would say so. If you're in Brownsboro, if you're in the city of Gurley, especially north of Highway 72, you would need to stay in your safe spot. Now, they have taken off the confirmed, as Jessica just said. They've replaced it with a red box. So maybe the rotation is not nearly as strong as it was before, but this tornado has had confirmed damage in downtown Huntsville, and you need to take this one seriously, everybody. So here's a look at Highway 72. There's the Ryland area. So we're past Shields Road now, and we're heading over toward Brownsboro and past the Moontown Airport now, and we're getting over toward Madison County High School, which is right on Highway 72. There's this town of Gurley on 72. So if you're in the town of Gurley, your Live Alert 19 app went off, your NOAA weather radio went off, you need to be in a safe spot for another 20 to 25 minutes until the circulation moves on by. And as you can see, there is another update here. So the circulation is close to the city of Gurley, along Highway 72. So now we need to be careful here along Alabama Highway 65, which runs up to Pleasant Groves and Holly Tree in Jackson County. as this system continues to press eastward. All right, let's go ahead and check another source here. You know, the correlation coefficient is not as impressive as it was before, but, you know, there's still something there here over the city of Gurley. And let's go ahead and go back to our storm relative velocity and just show you that there is some rotation here over the city of Gurley. So let's go ahead and zoom on in. There's a look at Highway 72. Of course, now east of the Shields Road area, now it's over the McMullen Cove, it's over Madison County High School here. There's a look at Gurley, and there's a look at Alabama Highway 75. So there's a look at Garth over the Paint Rock area, and maybe want to be in a safe spot just in case. Again, the circulation not nearly as strong as it was before, but we still need to take this one pretty seriously here over the next 20 minutes until maybe it'll weaken a little bit further as it moves out to the east. And things have really calmed down overall. We only have 2 tornado warnings right now. The secondary one is up here in extreme northern Jackson County, and also into Franklin County real quickly here on the east side of Huntland. There's a tornado warning up for another 11 minutes for Franklin County, Tennessee, and extreme northern parts of Jackson County for just a little bit. There's a little bit of a rotation here, and honestly, doesn't look too impressive, especially with the radar sitting right there. You're not going to get a better look in that storm than what you're seeing right there. But if you're up here on the east side of Huntland, in this part of Franklin County, Tennessee, and northern parts of Jackson County, you need to just kind of hang out here for a little bit longer. But by far, the strongest one here is in eastern Madison County, western parts of Jackson County. So it looks like the circulation now is north of Highway 72. And there's a look at Gurley, there's a look at Highway 72 right here. So if you're in Garth, if you're along see, there's a look at County Road 10, there's a look at Garth, there's a look at Alabama Highway 65 here. So anybody along 65 here up toward Holly Tree, you need to be in a safe spot right now. Now it looks like it's past that 4-way stop up here around Maysville. But if you're up here in Maysville, you're probably okay, but I would stay in your spot for just a little bit longer with this possible tornado. The circulation is not nearly as strong, but as the Weather Service said a little while ago, it looks like that circulation did kind of cycle some, and that's a little bit further north. Remember last time it was way down here, but now it's a little bit further north here, north of Highway 72 at this point. So again, that's a new tornado warning till 10:15 for this one here in Madison County. That's what we have going on for right now. So if you're in Brownsboro, you can come out of your safe spot. If you're in Maysville, you should be able to come out at this point. If you're out toward the Moontown Airport, you should be fine. But if you're in the city of Gurley, I would still kind of hang out for a little bit longer until this circulation moves on by. At this point, this is the only one we have to be most concerned about. If you go back to the reflectivity, we just have some heavy rainfall up here in Lincoln County. We have some heavy rainfall out here toward the Limestone County area. And then, of course, we have this tornado warning and this one here, which is about to expire here in just a little bit. So, Jessica, do you have any more information? They get any more information in from this one that's through Madison County right now?
Not through Madison County. Jen did say to go along with the 5 Points area one, that there are a lot of trees and power lines that are down in that area. I do have on Twitter, I'm going to try to get video. Someone has actual footage of the potential tornado moving through up on the mountain and power flashes. So I am going to get... so I'm going to get some of that. Also, we have meteorologist Pooja Simpson. She is out in Storm Hunter 19 right now. I'm going to toss it over to her. She is actually moving up over the mountain right now. And Pooja, you are moving through the area that actually lost some of the power because of this potential tornado and confirmed tornado, right?
That's right, Jessica. We are actually on Old Highway 431 on the eastern bypass, and we are starting to see some lowering right now. We have been seeing some trees down as well as some branches and debris in the road. And I don't know if you can see this right now, but in these these lightning flashes, looks like some sort of lowering. Yeah, so again, we are on Old 431 in the Eastern Bypass, just to the south of Mallard's Landing. I'll send it back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Pooja. We're about to get a new tornado warning for Limestone County here. There is a hook that's approaching I-65 and Highway 72 on the southeast side of Athens. So this rotation here, there's the city of Athens, there's I-65, there's Highway 31 out here toward Athens State. You can still see some heavy rainfall here, but there is a hook that's starting to form here, and a new tornado warning is about to pop up here in just a little bit. We'll go to the storm relative velocity here, and there is some rotation here north of Tanner, well north of Decatur here. So we'll watch for this tornado warning to come on up. So if you're in East Limestone, if you're in French Mill, just go ahead in the Copeland area. You need to go ahead and get in a safe spot, because we're about to get a new tornado warning here for Limestone County that may even extend in the western parts of Madison County with some rotation here very close to where the Walmart is on Highway 72 and Highway 31 and also I-65 here. A possible tornado here that's going to be pressing into Athens.
It just came out.
Okay, there it is right there. So there we go. New tornado warning up for Limestone County. This does include western parts of
Downtown's
Madison
included.
County. Okay, downtown
Huntsville.
Okay, this does include downtown Huntsville. So everybody along Highway 72, similar areas as last time. Your weather radio and Live Alert 19 just went off. So anybody along Highway 72 from Athens all the way into downtown Huntsville, if you're along 72 in Madison, you need to be in a safe spot. You have plenty of lead time here. So there's a good East Limestone, the city of Madison, Mid-City again, Providence, Maine, Research Park Boulevard, Monrovia, any of these areas here on 72, you need to be in a safe spot with a possible tornado here. This is a radar indicated tornado that's just east of Athens. There's look at Pete's Corner. You need to be in a safe spot right now. Let's go back to the relative velocity here, and there is a hook here. Basically what you're looking at, this is what you technically call, it's called a bounded weak echo region. So you're actually getting some inflow here with this notch here, and then you get the backside with the heavy rainfall here. So the rotation is right around here, and we can zoom on in and just kind of give you some streets here. There's Highway 31. There's a look at Highway 72, and there's a look at I-65. So there's a look at Capshaw Road, there's Craft Road, there's a look at Fairmount and Line Road here. There's Indian Trace, there's Cane Break also, and there's a look at Crane Bridge Road. So if you're around Newby Road, you need to be in a safe spot too. So there's the update here, possible tornado here. Now crossing I-65 and Highway 72. We do have a camera out there. I think
Athens
Algo.
Are you trying to get?
I think there's an Algo camera. This is the corner of 72 and 65. I don't know if we can pull that up or not, but right now that's where the possible tornado is. So right now we have a few tornado warnings here. We still have the one in eastern Madison County, even though that one is starting to move into Jackson County now. So we probably go ahead and drop those folks out here in Gurley. I think you should be okay now, or at least Ryland, you're okay. On the west side of Gurley, you're okay, but if you're on the east side of Gurley, might want to hang out for a little bit longer here. But this is about to cross over into Jackson County along Highway 65. So 65, which runs from 72 up to Garth, eventually up toward the Pleasant Groves area and Holly Tree. You need to be in a safe spot. So there's the updated scan, and it looks like the heavy rainfall is over Gurley, but the actual rotation